We have a stationary drill press here. This is a tool that we use for drilling holes in material. Now, this being the program that it is, we probably drill more holes in wood than we do in metal or plastic around here, but you do use this tool for drilling holes in metal or plastic or fiberglass sheets or parts if you like. Just like the router, it's great to have a stationary table and a fence that you can refer to rather than performing operations by hand. We could take any of these drill bits and put them into a hand driver and drill a hole with them, but we don't have the type of control that we get when we set things up on a table with a fence against it. So that's what the drill press is good for. So I'll talk just a little bit about the bits that we do have here. You can put all kinds of bits in the drill press, but the examples we have here are a Forstner bit. Now this thing goes in the drill press upside down like that, drills a hole in a piece of wood, and if you're going to stop the hole, you want a nice flat bottom hole, this is the bit to do it with. It also makes just a really clean round hole. And these bits come in larger diameters than our regular drill bits or our steel twist bits. Okay? Now, you can see the Forstner bit, the configuration of it. Chips escape through here. It's got teeth on the edges to cut a nice clean hole. These come in sizes maybe all the way up to 2.5 inches, and all the way down to 1/4 inch. Your regular steel twist bit, this is made for cutting metal. The angle on the end of the bit is a lot shallower than it might be on a wood cutting bit. You don't want a whole lot of angle when you're cutting metal because you'll break the fragile edges off. But we do use these for drilling holes in wood on occasion. They're pretty efficient, but they have a tendency when they go through the material to tear the bottom out when they come out the bottom of the hole. This is a little bit more efficient twist bit for wood use. This is a brad point bit. You can see it's got a little pointy thing on the end there, and it's got 2 wings on either edge. It acts a lot like the cutters on a Forstner bit to make a nice clean hole as it goes through the material. The other bit we've got here is a countersink bit. This is an adjustable bit, and this is the bit I'm going to demonstrate in the drill press because this is the bit you're going to be using to be drilling holes in your initial woodworking project. The advantage of this countersink bit is that it not only drills a hole for the shank of a screw, but it also makes an opening for the head of the screw to be recessed in, so then we can put a wood plug in over the top of that, and you'll see what these holes look like when we're done. So I'll put these guys out of the way. Okay. Now I said that this bit was adjustable, and I'll show you how that works. We've got 3/4 inch material. So if I want to penetrate this piece of material with this bit, I've got a whole bunch hanging down there that I don't need. So I'm going to back this up a little bit. I've got my hex key set or my Allen wrench set, and the edges of this countersink bit have 2 hex key or Allen screws in it. I plug those in once I find the right size. Once I find the right size. Okay, we got it. Okay, back those off. Okay, and you can see that the depth of this is adjustable. As a matter of fact, you can pull the countersink off. These countersinks come in different sizes. This happens to be 3/8 of an inch across, so when we cut plugs for our project to fill the holes in, we'll use a 3/8 inch plug cutter. Plug that guy in, set the depth. And you want these pretty snug because you don't want the countersink sliding around on you. Okay, we're going to chuck it into the drill press. I can't get it up underneath there, so I'm going to lower the table, loosen the table, crank that baby down, open the chuck. Chuck key lives up here, clipped into the side. Tighten that up. Put the chuck key back where it belongs. Okay. Check for clearance. And depth of cut. Okay. All right, I got my piece of material. I want to drill a series of holes along the edge of this so I can screw it into another piece of wood. So I'll take my handy dandy finger gauge. I want to drill my holes 3/8 of an inch away from the edge, 3/4 inch material. Find about the halfway mark. Mark that 3/8 inch line all the way down the length of your board. Lay out the sequence of the holes. Say you want them every 3 inches. Okay. You line your cutter bit or your drill bit up with that line. Okay, now we're a little off, so we can adjust the fence till we're lined up right on our cut line. That's got it. Secure the fence. Okay. Now I can line my drill bit up right over my crosshairs. There we go. We turn the machine on. Lower the bit into the work until the countersink contacts the work. Pull back out, let those chips clear a little. And then complete your cut. You want to go in about 3/16 to 1/4 inch. These holes have enough room for the head of the screw to disappear into, and then we can cut a plug to put in over the top of that.